made smoother than your smoothest criminal. Shamo, about that money, what we get into. Shamo, about that money, get residuals. Shamo.
Let's talk about the modern women and their obsession to, you know, have the best body that they ever can have. And it's a sad story coming out of New York City. Welcome to New York City. Like, is New York in the house? Is Brooklyn in the house? Uptown in the house? Shallon, are you in the house? Rest in peace, ODB. You know what I mean? Wu-Tang love the kids. You know what I mean? I used to be out in Staten Island all the time. So we got this story coming out of New York City. Unfortunately, it's of a New York City Correctional captain who died reportedly after traveling to Dominican Republic, a place that I've been to one time, 2017. I had a blast there. Wasn't there for no surgeries, I can tell you that. And her name is Tandra Bowser Williams, and she was a 49-year-old correction captain at Rikers Island, suffered a massive stroke just days after jetting off to Santo Domingo, which is the DR, to receive a fat transfer surgery from a plastic surgeon named Dr. Hector Cabra. On May 13th, her husband Curtis Williams recently recounted to the New York Daily News. This is crazy, crazy, shit crazy. So I say, damn. First of all, she was married. Matter of fact, that's not first of all. First of all, condolences to her husband and to her family. I mean, that's condolences to them. Prayers to them, the most positive energy for whatever that is going to do, you know, in a time of grief while they grieve they lost and they loved one. You know what I mean? And rest in peace to her, and may the Most High have mercy. But this is Monday Motivation, Motivational Monday. I am your motivational speaker, whether you like it or not. And I gave y'all some game early in this video, and I'm going to give you some game right now. This is motivation. But this is really for the ladies, because I don't really see no dudes doing this. Even though, real quick, before we get to her, I did see BandMan or Bando? Yeah, BandMan. The rapper, you know what I mean, was the swipey guy, or was the what do they call them niggas? The swipey, yeah, swipers, swindlers. That went to prison, came out here rapping. He real big on YouTube right now, so shouts to him. He turned it around like a circle, and he doing his thing. But he recently just got surgery. I don't know how old he is, but I guess he went to a certain doctor he was putting on his channel, and he was like, he was working out hard, going hard, but the stomach fat wasn't going away. And I'm just finished doing my smoothie challenge. Right now I'm doing my juicing, brewing my juicer. And for my age, I'm cool where I'm at. I'm gonna keep working to maintain. If I could get better, I could get better. But no surgeries for me. I'm gonna try to do it the right way. And for my age, I think I look good. I think he might be younger than me. No knock to him, even though people in his comments was clowning him. A lot of people was like, if you just be disciplined a little more, then you won't gotta do that. You know what I mean? You don't gotta go to the cool spa and have them take fat out of you. Just watching them do that shit with the machine sucking the fat out, the lipo, that shit just look like butchery. You know what I mean? You're thinking animals, and it's like, ooh, it just look too much for the human, and you alive, like, you know what I mean? And I know you want to look good, ladies, and I guess guys too. But mostly it's ladies. So now let's get back to Miss, you know what I mean, Tandra Bowser Williams, 49, so about to be 50, young. Only, you know what I mean? She got a couple years on me, but still young. Married, you was married. You know what I mean? I'm bringing the marriage up to say, I'm not saying you're not supposed to look good for yourself. I'm not saying you're not supposed to feel the most confident you can for yourself. When your husband met you, I'm sure you looked a certain way. And a lot of times when people do get in marriages, they have kids, life get in the way, you don't look like the person that you fell in love with and you got married to. Only the people that's real disciplined and, you know, they working towards staying healthy, they somehow maintain that aspect of their relationship. Meaning, like, we hear Beyonce say, and I'm going to make sure I keep it tight, like, you know, when you first met me. I forget what song that was. They cater to you. Some people do let themselves go. But when you do got a husband or a wife, not to say you let yourself go, but who else are you trying to look good for? I mean, I know, like I said, I know you want to look good for yourself, but are you caught up in the wave of social media? Was she caught up in the wave of seeing, you know, all these women that's a little older, you know, with the BBLs, and I told y'all when I went to Mexico with a few friends and shit, you know what I mean? And I can't cool went there, but where we went? Los Cabos. Had a great time there. It was somebody there, you know what I mean? They're a little older in age. Got their body done. They almost 60. You know what I mean? Almost 60. With clothes on, they do look good. You see them from afar, you're going to see the shape. Like, oh shit, you know what I mean? Shorty could get it. She's a MILF that could get it. Like, damn, Shorty could get it. Then you get up a little closer, you know what I mean? Like, what was the chick? Cindy from, I think that's her name. Cindy from En Vogue. You're Never Gonna Get It. The Yesteryear R&B group. She just divorced her husband, and a lot of dudes were like, yo, she still could get it. Now, she vegan. She living the vegan life, so she didn't get no surgery. Plus, she a slimmer woman. Her body type is a little slimmer. Was she overwhelmed by her friends, maybe, by maybe some of her co-workers? Now, y'all know I'm not an angel. I've been up north a few times, and I definitely, before you go up north, you got to go to Rikers, where I've been a few times. No place nice, and I hated it there, even though I've been there a few times. You see the women in there, and this is not for all, and I haven't been there in a while. But you see how easily it is for the inmates to manipulate some of the women. The ones that don't look really good, or the ones that they play on their self-esteem, they probably don't get a lot of attention. So imagine you don't get that much attention outside. But you coming to work and damn near all niggas is on your body. Like, how you doing, Miss Jackson? How you doing, Miss Harris? How you doing, Miss Williams? Know what I mean? Like, niggas, as soon as you walk in the door, niggas is on your body. Like, know what I mean? And obviously they want to fuck. Like, know what I mean? And I'd rather fuck you. Yeah, like, they want to fuck. Make no mistake about it. They can't because they locked up. And sometimes that goes down in the DMs as well. Know what I mean? If you privy to be in the place, and these situations happen. Make no mistake about it. That type of attention, that adrenaline rush. So you come in with the tightest CEO pants you can find, and you smell good, your hair did to the T. Even the ugly women that's correction officers, they get attention. Niggas is, you know what I mean? Testosterone is on another level, and you fighting over who gonna be on the phone and standing next to the bubble. When I told y'all the stories, niggas be whacking. Rikers Island is a whole nother world, like for real, for real. And anybody that been there, they can what I'm saying. Let's go back to Miss Williams, who lost her life. May she rest in peace. Condolences to her family. What would make her go do that? Then you go to DR, right? Like, we just seen another, what was it, a twin sister. These stories, these shits is like rappers dying. This shit is like, when you put the beat on, I'm not shocked and I'm amazed that women keep dying from getting surgery. But why go to DR? Because correction officers, they get a couple dollars. Make no mistake about it, especially the ones that work 4 days in a row. They'll do it like, they'll work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, but they'll do doubles on 2 days. So that's like 6, 7 days, and then they're off for the next 3 days. So they make money. You got good health insurance, I'm assuming. You got good benefits. Like, you know what I mean? You got benefits. Why fly to DR to get a surgery done? Now, here's the kicker now. This is where, you know, although you want to be sensitive and not insensitive to the deaf, and I'm not making fun of deaf, I'll never do that on my channel. And I don't disrespect the dead at all. But this is learning lessons, because she's not the only one. I could talk about, I can insert somebody else and take her out, and the story will be the same. My thing is this, though. The person that did the surgery on her, the doctor, he had priors from having malpractice and doing some fuck shit to women. And then according to her husband, this is what's even more crazy. According to the husband, it's not coming out of my words. Where is it at? Let me read this. He was accused of charging for consultations and medical examinations as med spas and beauty parlors in New York before luring unsuspected women to DR. So he was over here in America, like coming to America, got caught up, went back home, and then tried to get women to come over there so he could do the surgery. But the husband said, I want to get the exact line instead of reading this whole article. But he said we had full confidence in him, even though he had something that happened in '96. So this goes back a couple years, that he was going to do the surgery properly. What? Hold on. So you fuck somebody's face up, right? On some plastic surgery shit. A few people. You get you get found that you've done some wrong things. Charges is levied against you. You know, I guess he pleaded out probation. He didn't go to jail. You practicing years later, I don't think I can risk my ass with you. I don't think I can risk my face, my body. I don't. And I don't understand for the life of me why you didn't do it here in the States. Why do women keep going down? We know the reason. Because everybody not a boss bitch. They not a bad bitch. They not getting money like that. They not happy. So they want the quick fix. It's like, damn, if I go to DR, I go to Brazil, they're going to charge me half the cost. But you might be laying up in a hotel with tubes coming out of you and nobody can speak your language. He couldn't even get there, you know, before she died. That's crazy. That's crazy. And again, I can understand. I mean, I can understand why somebody want to cut corners. But I don't think she had to cut corners. I think she made good money being a captain. And then again, you're not even a degular officer. You the captain. You the head bitch in charge. Like, you can come in and people gonna stand up straight when you come in. You could come in and, you know, prisoners and people that's captive, you know, on Rikers waiting their trial and waiting their court dates. They can talk to you to get the officer in trouble. If that's the route they want to take. Like, yo, they ain't giving us the phones, or they ain't giving them, and they ain't locking us out on time. They taking an extra hour to let us out. We supposed to be out at 4. They ain't letting us out till 5:30. I want to speak to the captain. She the big dog on the bat line. She can say, she got say. She got power. So you know she got a couple dollars. Why go to DR to get a Brazilian butt lift from a doctor who got a shady past? Little shaky, little nervous, little shaky. It's getting nervous. And I say, damn, that's all the way crazy. You know what I mean? And, you know, women, for whatever reason, told y'all, go look at that documentary, The Social Media Dilemma, on Netflix, if it's still up. It's showing the social media effects, good and bad, for men and women. Women is more prone to need validation. Men need validation too. You want your father to smack you on your head and, you know what I mean, tell you did a good job, and, you know, you came in and you aced the test, or, you know what I mean, if you train to be a boxer or a martial artist, hot even with the window, if you train to be a martial artist or whatever you trying to be and you do good, you want the people who you love and, you know, you look up to, you know what I mean, or people you feel as your peers, to be like, nah, you killed that album, that's on fire. You want people to do that, and there's nothing wrong with that. We all do. But women need it in a different way. They fiend for it in a different way, like, you know what I mean? To where when they see other women on social media, and everybody look the same. Nobody's really original. Obviously, that's why the natural girls is winning. Chicks that ain't got all that shit on their forehead and, you know, the little gorgeous sideburns, you know what I mean? The masculine sideburns. That shit look gorgeous, marvelous. Like, you know what I mean? You a gorgeous, marvelous stud. And I'm being funny, but I'm not. The makeup and all that, you get the body done, and then you make your face look the same. You want to look Chinese. And who said it best? Lauryn Hill, you know what I mean? Nails done by Koreans, fake hair done by Dominicans. Like, come again. Like, come again. Like, on that thing. Stop trying to follow the leader. Stop trying to, it's like ladies follow the other baddies and niggas in the hood try to follow the rappers. So it's like we got rappers leading us and we got fucking Instagram models leading us. And Tony, there was no other way. We in the end game.
For this made smoother than your smoothest criminal. Shamo, about that money, what we get into. Shamo, about that money, get residuals. Shamo.